Okay, are we back up? I just flipped over to the iPad, but apparently it's even hotter than I thought out here. We'll give everybody a second to get back in. Sorry about that. We're rolling along pretty good. I guess it's pretty hot out in this trailer. We're getting back in. I see somebody's popped in. I just jumped over on my iPad, so it's going to be a lot worse audio and everything, but my phone is right there, and apparently it's way too hot. I don't know if you can. It won't even turn on, so there you go. Yeah, check that out. Oh, now it's going to pop back up. The whole screen went temperature and just went away. But anyway, I think we had about 10 or 11 people. Let's see if they pop back in here. And I've got a card right here that I wrote a number on the back of before we got started here. And just in case we crash again, it's already written down. And yeah, that tells you the kind of temperatures we work in right there, doesn't it? You can just, your phone can't even operate in the temperatures we work in. Oh well. I even cooled it down in here. I had all the back door open and the roof vents and everything. It wasn't too bad in here with the breeze, but oh, that's not nearly as much money there as you think. I think this little camera cage is maybe 20, 30 bucks, and this is only like $30, $40 mic and got some lighting on it and whatnot. I did score this Manfrotto tripod and everything off of Marketplace. I think I got that for about 40, 50 bucks. So that was a really good deal there. But, holy, well, hopefully it'll stay up here and we can get it going on. Yeah, just shooting like this, I don't even know what this audio here sounds like, but I've really liked that little $39 Movo microphone. It's been pretty good. Most of my stuff's been shot on that. I did pick up the Rode Wireless Go setup, and I think that's going to be nice for a lot of my outside stuff. And when you want to wear a lavalier, I can actually get out and do that. But yeah, and I've bought a few more things. I did buy that's even well, if I get my finger right, that's even a Manfrotto cell phone holder. Man, that's nice. That just came today. That is really cool. With an, hey Corey, with a carpentry job with an online career diploma. Uh, what what did you take online? Like business classes or actual carpentry online? That'd be interesting. But yeah, it is. Uh, I really liked it. It has a little lock on the back and everything, and it has quarter 20 mounts on at least the bottom and the back, so you can mount it vertical or horizontal or whatever. But yeah, I wanted one of these Manfrottos for a while, but wow, to just go order one, it's pretty ridiculously expensive. And when it's kind of more of a hobby still, I'm not sure what else you can do there. Well, I would think some folks would see the new live stream here in a second, but not sure how it pops up for them. Hate to have anybody get left out, especially after they sat there all that time. But, so, what kind of a career diploma did you get? We kind of kept on going talking about our camera stuff there for a minute. Oh, okay. Are you starting a business or are you going to work for somebody? Sounds like you're going to work for somebody then with it. Online carpentry. Huh. I'd have to look that up. I didn't know that really existed. I think most people, even most people that I know, learn this by working with other people that do it. You know, I don't know. I don't know too many other than ones that took, in a trade school. Like around here, we have Autry Technology Center, and they have a 2-year construction class, and you actually build a house in the class from the ground up, including all the cabinetry, and you get to work with the heat and air guys and everything, and kind of decide what part of that you actually like. So something like that is really nice too. But yeah, exactly on the job. I think it, it it doesn't ever hurt to learn, but I don't know what something like that really costs. But yeah, Brian, YouTube is really great anymore. If you get jammed up on a job, you can jump on YouTube, and 100 other people have done it already, and they've got a video of it somewhere out there, and probably even walk it through in more detail than you even need. Yeah, and you do need a good mentor. I assume that's what you're saying. Good. Um, there's been quite a few that I've worked alongside of that I recommend, actually trying to learn anything from. But if you can find somebody that does things, somebody that's not dodging the city all the time or trying to avoid ever pulling permits and not staying legal, if you just find somebody that does things right, you'll have a whole lot better run at it. Especially because it's going to seem a lot easier when you start. Especially if, hey, if you don't know any of this stuff and you just jump off and go for it, and you worked with somebody that dodged the legal way the whole time, you're going to have some fun. There's a lot of stuff you don't even know you don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of them that really know a couple shortcuts. That's for sure. I've had to work with a few. It's bad when you go in and you're not a licensed plumber or electrician or whatever, but you can see immediately what they did wrong, and you hire the licensed guys to do it. It's sometimes it's shocking what it turns into. But I don't know if I see it a lot more with some of them around here that have kind of been in the trade a long time. I don't know if they just get somewhat tired of it, or they're burned out, not enjoying it anymore, and that's what it turns into. But yeah, you see it quite a bit. I've been at it, I guess, coming up on 11 years maybe now. I stay inspired by working with nice tools. I think that's what's kept me going all this time. If I had to work with some of the stuff I get to occasionally with other people, it'd probably burn me out quicker. But investing in some quality stuff really makes a difference in all your work. But yeah, I brought in my tech bag. I'm actually just going to have a new one shipped to whoever has our closest number here tonight. So I'm going to call ToolNut tomorrow and just have them ship one right to you. Now, if you've already got one of these bags or something, you do realize I have not bought the bag yet. So if you need something different that's in that price range, just let me know. I don't mind getting you something different. But it seemed like all the comments on the video pretty well were that's the bag they want, and they're pretty great. That's probably my favorite Vito. And I don't know. I've got what 5 or 6 Vito bags now. I don't know. The open top is really nice for my plumbing stuff. And that one back there, I think that's the LC back in the very back there. That thing gets heavy. If you think an MCT gets heavy, that gets ridiculous. And I think they make an XXL of that and whatnot too. I can't even imagine. There's no way. But before we have something else happen to our live stream, and we can talk while we're doing this, let's go ahead. And I think we got, looks like 13 people, so that's even more than we're on here before. So if you guys want to, I'm not sure how I go about pulling up just all my comments here. I'm going to just see if it'll let me see all these. Okay, because I got to somehow see everybody's numbers. I won't be able to see them until I close out the video. Otherwise, I think it'll let me scroll. Yes, it will. Okay, so I got to find out who wins this thing. All right, well, I've already written the number down back here. So with 11 people, why don't we do the 0 to 100? Somewhere in between there, I've already got a number written down if you want to stick one up there. And once everybody's got one in, then we'll go ahead and see who got that. And we'll get one off to you tomorrow. I don't want to accidentally crash again from this 100 and something degree. And then some of y'all not make it back in. But and if you are from overseas or something and you've got the number, then I'll try to figure out what it takes to get it over there to you. I didn't put anything about not shipping it overseas. If it's not just absolutely stupid, I don't mind doing that at all. But I'll see how many numbers we got here. Make sure we're not getting any duplicates too. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 of them at 10. There's 10 numbers. Got 12 people, so got anybody that hadn't put a number up there yet? I kind of enjoy giving stuff away. I think all I've gave away so far, some of these fast cap tape measures. Uh, I went ahead and clicked off a few people that commented on that video and went ahead and sent them one. So kind of an easy little deal to try out. If you haven't tried those before, I really, really like them for what I do anyway. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I think everybody here is going to agree that if you can get in with a decent person to work for them, you can actually get paid while you're learning instead of paying for it. So to me, yeah, that beats that for sure. I didn't do the college degree thing at all myself. I just have a high school diploma, and I think it's worked out just fine for me. But maybe, who knows what I would have been otherwise, but this has been fine, and I've really enjoyed it. So I enjoyed my previous work too, though. I trained horses for quite a few years before doing this. But when we had our first or second kiddo, somewhere right in there, my wife said that's going to be enough of the horse training. Don't need to think about you out there. Might be going to come off a horse today, and, and there you go. Let's see here. Did everybody get a number in? Let's give it just a few more seconds here, and then let's see who got this. Who got the closest here? Okay. Hey, thanks, Marshall. I appreciate it. As long as people enjoy watching them, I'll keep making them. I didn't really, I don't know. I kind of go at everything pretty hard, but I didn't realize there'd be that many people that wanted to watch tool talking that much, but I guess so. I think there's even a channel that just, the guy, I don't believe we've ever even seen his face, that talks about tools. All you ever see is his hands and the tools. Man, holding that with your hand is a rough way to go with an iPad. Okay, a few seconds here. Let's see if anybody else wants to throw a number up, and then let's go ahead and see what I wrote on this paper and who got this thing. Yeah, I really enjoy having helpers that are actually interested in that too. They're MB, not sure what your first name is, but MB anyway. Yeah, I try to teach them everything I can. I've had several that go on to go ahead and start their own little companies. You know, pretty. Hey, Mark. Yeah, there you go. And so that really is the best feeling ever to me, is to see them win their first bid. A lot of them I get to see them bid. I don't mind, you know, if they want to bid side work while they're working for me, that's really not been a big problem for me. I want them to stay in the business, and they can sub for me later if they want to have their own company. That's good too. Sometimes even easier than having employees. Okay, I guess we probably got everybody's number. We want to find out who won this thing. I'm just going to grab this card here. You can see what's on it. See if we can get this up here. You can see that. That would be, if you can read it, a 73. Man, if I can get, there it is. 73. Who got the closest to 73? Let's see if I've got a pen right here. I want to write down the email address. I assume just get your email address. Let's see, who got closest to our 73 here? This is difficult to do, holding everything. I was really hoping my camera would stay good on the tripod there. Looks like Dave Caballero. Is that how we say your last name? Caballero? You're a 72, so that's as close as it gets right there, I tell you what. You can't beat that. Oh, yeah, Corey, a lot of us are a little more chill down south here. Awesome, Dave. Shoot me an email if you want to, or you can put your email right here. It's up to you. You'll want to delete it later so nobody can pull it up here. But if you put it up there, I will try to write it down here so I can get in contact with you after. Or I am millis_construction@yahoo.com if you just want to email me that way too. That's okay. I think my number's been on all these videos too. I actually had a YouTube guy call me the other day on the phone and talk to me for a little while. I never met him before, so that was a little different. But yeah, congratulations, Dave. That's awesome. Where were you from? I forget. I didn't see. Did you ever put where you lived up here? Curious. Let's see. Dave Caballero 012. 012@gmail.com. Awesome. I think. Awesome. So, United States. Oh, great. I don't have to figure out some long distance shipping thing. But thank y'all all for being here. Hopefully, we can do some more giveaways like this and stuff in the future. And maybe even just do some live stuff on the job sites. It might be a lot cooler to do job site tours and stuff, just do them live. Um, just depending, I don't know who all pops on during the day. I know if I see somebody pop up, sometimes I'll go ahead and watch them, depending on who it is. But those could be kind of neat. And I know they do stay on your channel permanently if you don't physically remove them. So these will go on up and you can see them later, I believe. So yeah, might be kind of neat to do that. Thanks a lot, Mark. Yeah. Hopefully we can do some more giveaways in the future. I'd like to give away some Festool sanders or something. I think everybody likes those pretty good on this spot. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks for being here. But man, it's a hot one. I'm probably going to wrap up here, head in the house, and I'll shoot an email off to you, Dave, and get some shipping information for you. So I'll have what I need to tell ToolNut in the morning. And I emailed them about this, over a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and they've never emailed me back at all. So they must be pretty busy in the customer service department right now. But thanks a lot, Corey. Hopefully we can get a chance to give some more stuff away and you can get some stuff. They've got a pretty good odds when there's only 8 to 10 people on a video. I like those for sure. But thank you all for being here. Have a good night, and hopefully we can do some more live stuff. I kind of enjoyed talking to everybody. We'll see y'all on the next one. Oh, ToolNuts, yeah, you can see that's their stickers are all over my trailer, actually. I order from them quite a bit. They are a little farther away from me. I think they're up in the Northeast, but it seems to get here, pretty reasonably quick, Corona aside. They work pretty good. I don't know about the rest of the time, but yeah, you too, Chance. Thanks for dropping in. But yeah, I like them. Between them and Beaver Industrial and those different ones, I order most of my stuff between those. Beaver gives you the free Festool T-shirt with every tool, so I tend to buy quite a bit from them because I like getting the hats and shirts and stuff. And they're just up here in Kansas City, which is, I get my stuff in like 2 days when they ship it. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, ToolNut's not bad. I haven't ordered from Acme, but I heard some really good things about them. They do some deals pretty often too. I probably ought to try them, but I don't know anymore. It's just you stick to the companies that you use the most, the ones that just they answer the phone. When I call Beaver Industrial or ToolNut, they answer the phone and I can work with a person and get something on the way. Kind of gets some apprentices to laugh sometimes when you're sitting at lunch and call in your order for a bunch of Festools you need for a job you got coming up. They kind of enjoy seeing that. I had one get a pretty good laugh out of it. But yeah, give them a shot if you want to. Nobody sponsors me, so everything is just exactly what my experiences have been with it all. So yeah, I'm not getting paid to tell you they're great, so you can use them or whatever. But they've certainly got plenty of my money. But all right, I'll let y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get in the house and get me something cool to drink and call it a day. It needs to be over. They got too much sweating going on right here. But y'all have a good night. See y'all later.